Well, hello and welcome back to SourceFedNERD and another episode of Collectibles Corner, the only show on the internet. In this program, I showcase the latest and greatest in collectible awesomeness, then cap it off with a showcase of your collectibles that you send in using the hashtag #CCShowAndTell. More on that later. Let's get started. So I've given Mondo some love on the show, and before we get into the exciting on-hand stuff we have here to show off, I've got to mention the amazing show that Mondo ran at South by Southwest Film Festival through March 11th. That show was titled Nothing's Impossible and showcased many of Mondo's regular artists and their takes on classic Disney films. My personal favorite is Ollie Moss's The Jungle Book print. DJ, show off some more of the art, please. If you're interested in seeing more of them, take a gander down in the description for a link to check out the fantastic artistry featured. And shed a tear along with me because these are all more than sold out, but available for kill yourself prices on eBay. Skeleton Crew Studio. I've shown off those guys' stuff before with their amazing lock and key replicas, and recently I was sent all sorts of really cool stuff to show you guys from them. I'm a big fan of Mike Mignola, otherwise known as the genius behind Hellboy and spin-off BPRD comic book series. So hearing that the guys behind making the awesome lock and key keys were doing Hellboy stuff, I almost nerd-sploded. What I have here are pieces from the Artifact Archive collection, which owner of Skeleton Crew Studio Israel Skeleton describes as pieces that would have been in the pouches of Hellboy's belt or picked up in BPRD members' travels. The possibilities are endless and so awesome. You're speaking my language, Israel. And that's a cool name. First off, the packaging for these items are just breathtaking. They look like they came straight out of the BPRD's records room, which is kind of like the Hellboy universe's version of that giant archive in the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. They're packaged in amazing packaging branded with the BPRD logos and kind of like these really cool archive logs here. It tells you exactly what the artifact is, the catalog number. Also the sign out log here that shows the last BPRD member that signed out, like Abe Sapien signed this one. Also, each artifact has a limited edition number on the bottom. It shows you which number you got. It's sculpted by Israel Skeleton. A lot of cool info here. And this super awesome Do Not Tamper BPRD tape here, which is really cool, which I felt kind of like sad ripping open. But thankfully, when you open it up and dig through the really cool packing hay that you would see in like officially packed up artifact-like things, there's actually another piece of tape in here for you to take out and possibly reseal or just hang on to, which is really, really fucking cool. When you finally get the artifact out of the hay here, you have this really nice BPRD kind of like jewelry box in a way. You find that you also have a tag here, which is really, really cool. And again, it's just really authentic looking stuff here, like it just came right out of the comic. You can then pull out your artifact attached to this here. And so this one is the Bog Ruch's nail, and the description says it's a magic nail hammered into Hellboy's head by mermaids. The detail on these items are just amazing, and each piece looks like they came right out of the comic book with familiar Mignola style and markings featured on each piece. Each item costs around $40 and are available in the Skeleton Crew Studio shop, link below in the description for you to click on if you want one. This smells funny. Probably shouldn't be kissing it or putting it up to my mouth. Sideshow Collectibles. The name alone sends shivers down a collector's spine, but could really just be early onset diabetes. I recently showcased Sideshow's awesome Hot Toys Iron Man War Machine figure, but what I have to show for you now is even greater. It's their new Darth Vader Deluxe 6 scale figure and is quite possibly one of the most accurate and beautiful Darth Vader figures I have ever seen. To celebrate the 30th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, Sideshow spared no expense making this amazingly detailed Vader. He's fully articulated, features a faithfully reproduced costume and detailed helmet and mask. You can literally recreate any pose Vader made in the films with scary lifelike accuracy. And that's not all. Check this out. The chest piece lights up, and so does his belt, and it blinks. It's so awesome. It's really cool. This is really, really cool. As a Star Wars fan at heart, despite the prequels having wounded me irreversibly, this figure unlocks a feeling of pure nerd joy in me that is undeniable. And his stand lights up. Boom! And if that's not enough, this figure also comes with a super cool removable helmet, base, and tinier helmet, and a tiny little diorama that looks like that room that Darth Vader sits in where the thing comes down and puts his head on it. And it lights up too. He also features a removable tiny lightsaber that you can clip to his belt and an ignited lightsaber for cool poses. He also comes with super scary burnt up head. And if that wasn't enough, he's got 10 different hands to choose from. You can pull off those hands. You can give him like force choke hand, or that's the fucking chicken tandoori that I want. Is that a new thing? Chicken tandoori? You can also have fun with your friends and stick them onto your finger and go like, remember when Darth Vader did that? He's like, hey Leia, you know what this is? It's his daughter. It's just beautiful. I know I throw this word around a lot on the show, but it is in fact art. And most of the figures I show off here are truly works of art. From concept to sculpt to finished product, a lot of work goes into these items. And this museum quality amazingness deserves a place on any Star Wars fan's shelf, proudly displayed along with Max Rebo or Wicket. Because Max Rebo is my jam. He's like a fat piano player. And as a kid, I was like, I want to be a fat piano player. So then I started eating chicken nuggets. This is truly a must-have figure for those fans of one of the most iconic movie villains of all time. The deluxe figure is available now on Sideshow Collectibles site, linked below, for around $280, and trust me, it is worth every single penny. And that is it for Collectibles Corner, guys. But before I go, I'd love to showcase your guys' amazing collectibles that you sent to me using the hashtag #CCShowAndTell. All one word, it's on the screen, it's easy to see. I chose these myself. So keep sending me those awesome collectibles photos using the hashtag #CCShowAndTell, and we will feature your collectibles on the show. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit like and subscribe if you like the video and the channel, and look at this annotation down here. It's beautiful. It's like a cornucopia or a trail mix of funny and awesome and newsworthy and award-winning internet materials. I'm Steve Zaragoza. Thanks for watching. I love this figure so much. Just talking behind him, I got so much spittle on his beautiful helmet back here. I'm gonna have to get some like spray and like wipe it down.